Alex Ovechkin's top 3 goals. 2006 Olympics, rookie magic and Stanley Cup winner. What if the most celebrated achievement of your career wasn't actually your proudest moment? That's exactly the case for hockey legend Alex Ovechkin, who recently shared a surprising perspective on his own record-breaking accomplishments. As the cornerstone of the Washington Capitals since being drafted first overall in 2004, Ovechkin has shattered numerous milestones across his 2-decade NHL career. Most notably, on April 6, 2025, he scored his 895th regular season goal to surpass Wayne Gretzky's legendary 894-goal record, a feat that sent shockwaves through the hockey world. But here's where it gets fascinating. Ovechkin himself doesn't consider this historic goal among his personal favorites. During a recent interview, the 39-year-old icon revealed his top 3 career goals, choices that might surprise many fans. Topping his list? A pivotal goal from the 2006 Winter Olympics, where a 21-year-old Ovechkin helped Russia defeat Canada 2-0 in the quarterfinals. This critical shot during his Olympic debut propelled Russia to the semifinals and earned Ovechkin a spot on the tournament's all-star team, despite Russia ultimately falling to Sweden. For context, this Olympic moment preceded his entire NHL career, occurring just months before his Capitals debut. His second favorite came during his electrifying rookie season on January 16, 2006, a creative behind-the-back shot against the Phoenix Coyotes. This goal showcased Ovechkin's innovative style during a 6-1 Capitals victory. There's an intriguing layer to this moment too. The Coyotes were coached by none other than Wayne Gretzky himself, creating a symbolic passing of the torch narrative years before Ovechkin would break Gretzky's scoring record. Completing his trio is a goal from the 2017-18 Stanley Cup Finals. During Game 5 against the Vegas Golden Knights, Ovechkin's second-period slapshot broke a 1-1 tie, ultimately contributing to Washington's 4-3 victory and their first-ever Stanley Cup championship. This wasn't just any game winner, it capped a dominant season where Ovechkin led the Capitals in both goals, 45, and points, 87, as team captain, earning him the Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP. Now, this sparks a compelling debate. Why wouldn't an athlete prioritize the goal that made them the greatest scorer in NHL history? Some might argue that team achievements and personal milestones carry different emotional weight. Where do you stand? Should Ovechkin's record-breaking goal appear in his top 3, or do his choices reveal something deeper about what athletes truly cherish? Share your perspective. Do you agree with Ovechkin's selections, or would you rank them differently based on their historical significance? Ovechkin breaks NHL goal record and Draisaitl makes history at 2025 ESPYs. Breaking records and making history. This is what the 2025 ESPYs in Los Angeles were all about, and hockey fans couldn't be more thrilled. 2 legendary NHL players, each dominating in their own right, were celebrated for their incredible achievements. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Alexander Ovechkin from Moscow and Leon Draisaitl from Cologne took home prestigious awards, marking significant milestones not only for themselves but also for the sport. On Wednesday night, at the star-studded event in California, Washington Capitals left winger Alexander Ovechkin earned the accolade for the best record-breaking performance. Meanwhile, Edmonton Oilers center Leon Draisaitl was named the best NHL player, a remarkable honor given the stiff competition. What's truly groundbreaking is that this marks the very first time a hockey player has ever claimed the best record-breaking performance award at the ESPYs. Plus, Draisaitl's win is historic for German hockey. He's the first player born in Germany to earn the best NHL player title. Fun fact, he's only the second Edmonton Oilers player to win this award, joining Connor McDavid, who impressively claimed it for 3 consecutive years from 2022 through 2024. Now let's dive into the record Ovechkin shattered because it's nothing short of extraordinary. Over the course of his NHL career, Ovechkin scored a jaw-dropping 897 goals by the end of the 2024-25 season. That puts him above the legendary Wayne Gretzky's previous record of 894 goals. To put this into perspective, Gretzky, a Canadian icon from Brantford, Ontario, tallied his 894 goals during a career that spanned from 1979 to 1999 and included stints with several teams: the Edmonton Oilers, Los Angeles Kings, St. Louis Blues, and New York Rangers. Ovechkin achieved all of these goals wearing the Washington Capitals jersey throughout 2 decades, from 2005 to 2025. The moment that made history came on April 6, 2025, during a game against the New York Islanders at UBS Arena in Elmont, New York. Even though the Capitals lost 4-1 that day, Ovechkin's power play goal, set up by Canadian teammates Tom Wilson from Toronto and Dylan Strome from Mississauga, carved his name in the history books just 7 minutes and 26 seconds into the second period, narrowing the Islanders' lead to 2-1. While Gretzky's records remain unsurpassed in many other categories, including assists, total points, and playoff achievements, Ovechkin is no slouch either. He currently holds the NHL all-time lead in regular season power play goals, 326, game-winning goals, 136, and shots on goal, 6,864. These stats underline his constant impact on the ice and his knack for stepping up in crucial moments. Switching gears to Leon Draisaitl, his 2024-25 season was a showcase of skill and consistency. Leading the NHL in goals with 52 and game-winning goals with 11, Draisaitl's offensive contributions were vital for the Oilers. Over 71 regular season games, he added 54 assists, totaling 106 points, and maintained an impressive +32 ± rating, a measure of his positive influence on the ice. Beyond scoring, he was active defensively and physically, recording 34 penalty minutes, 33 power play points, 240 shots on goal, and winning 650 faceoffs. Additionally, he contributed by blocking 27 shots, delivering 23 hits, making 35 takeaways, though he also committed 88 giveaways, which is a trade-off of his aggressive play style. Draisaitl's postseason performance was just as remarkable. Leading the NHL in points, 33, and game-winning goals, 4, all of which were clinched in high-pressure overtime situations, highlights his clutch ability. Across 22 playoff games, he netted 11 goals, assisted 22 times, and sustained a positive +4 rating while taking only 6 penalty minutes. His postseason stats also include 12 power play points, 56 shots on goal, 212 face-off wins, 16 blocked shots, 33 hits, 14 takeaways, and 35 giveaways, evidence of his all-around game. Looking ahead, Draisaitl is poised for continued success, having signed an extension that could keep him with the Edmonton Oilers for up to 8 more seasons. This long-term commitment signals the team's belief in his abilities and leadership. So, while both Ovechkin and Draisaitl have made monumental strides, it's worth asking, do you think Ovechkin's all-goals with one-team record adds more prestige than Gretzky's multi-team dominance? And can Draisaitl carry the torch to redefine what it means to be the league's top player, or will McDavid reclaim that spotlight? These open questions are what make the NHL's evolving story so thrilling. Share your thoughts below. Who do you believe truly deserves the title of the greatest of this era?